Dear Mooji, what causes us to forget who we are and how to change this? It seems like hard work trying to be the real self all the time. What is the easiest way or path? Please excuse my question if it is not expressed correctly. Sean. Dear Mooji, what causes us to forget who we are and how to change this? Sometimes I would say, in the same way that all the beings in the ocean are wet, in the same way all the beings in manifestation have conditioning, get conditioning. Not one is exempt from conditioning somehow. All the sentient beings. Forgetting, conditioning amounts to similar effect. Mean that we take ourselves to be the vessels, the image, the form, which is really the instrument through which the consciousness, which cannot be seen, appear to become seeable. By identifying with the body, it's as though we become the body and then you can see us. Just like you cannot see the wind, but when you see the trees, when it's cold, the wind is blowing, you see the effect of the trees, you see the effect of the wind, because you can say, the wind is very strong today. You feel it, but you cannot see it. And in the same way, we cannot see what we are in that way. But through the body, somehow you have a sense, oh yes, there's life in this body, and the being is in this body. But how do you see it? It's an intuitive thing, you see. It itself has no form, but still it is dwelling inside the form. It is not visible. It is invisible, but it is moving inside the visible. And this is the relationship, you might say like this. How do we forget who we are? Because we identify that we are only what is visible. That we are the form, we are the relationships, we are our thoughts, imaginations, feeling, emotion, we are time, all of this. And all of those thoughts create a kind of solidity, a structure within which we confine our identity, you see. And like this, we came to forget what we are. Recently I've been talking about this thing about forgetting, that even forgetting itself is also an idea. Also remembering is also an idea, but it's not something that easily will be assimilated by most people, you see. Because something knows remembering and forgetting. And we think that we are the mind, and the mind is the instrument for learning, remembering, projecting, forgetting. All of this play goes on there. But behind this mind is the pure awareness, which is beyond remembering and forgetting, you see. Because it's infinite, it's omnipresent, it cannot go anywhere. So what does it need to remember or forget when nothing is apart from it to remember or forget? And this is really what we are. But what we appear to be is to be this body, and the one who appears to be living inside it, who seems to have a particular kind of orientation and so on. So this is the mystery of the spirit and life. How you can change this thing about forgetting who you are. You come to satsang. It's already started. And gradually you'll come naturally into a place of natural remembrance, natural intuitive recognition of what is, as apart from what is appearing. Just what is. And that will come. I cannot give you a map to show you. I cannot give you an illustration or a photograph. You have to yourself be present and be introduced gradually into your own natural silence. And out of that silence, all that you need to know or recognize or understand, it will come up as waves of illumination will come inside you, and you will come to know. Now you say it seems hard to work. It seems like hard work trying to be the real self all the time. This one who is trying to be the real self is not true. That one is not real. It is the mind itself. You see, our education makes us who are consciousness believe we are the mind and the body, and then this body-mind idea is trying to make effort to be the real self. So it's already smacks of something untrue. So it's not the true, you see. But all believe it, and there are schools to practice this belief. You see? So the self is beyond belief or disbelief. All of this is something that happens in the mind as illusions and a misconception. What is the easiest way or path? Know that you are the witness of even paths. All paths are going somewhere or coming somewhere. This is path. But you are before paths and their destination. But you have to contemplate this, and this is why I am inviting you, what is your name, Sean, to come to satsang. You see, I want all the beings to be consciously in satsang, wherever you are, whether you are living on top of a mountain or living by the sea, or wherever you are living in the city. To enter satsang means to really turn inward, because all the attention is turning outward, and the world is calling you to come, but I'm calling you to turn inward. Give some attention inwardly to what is here that cannot be purchased, that cannot be improved, which is by itself always at peace and content and pure, and also pre-existent of even what is ancient, you see. It's pre-ancient, meaning that it's even the most ancient thing, it's beyond even this. So this you can find out, and what an incredible opportunity a human being has to discover that even this is possible. But first, to even discover this is possible, there has to be an awakening that there is an attraction even for this. If without the attraction, the possibility of enlightenment means nothing at all. So all these things is, this is all part of this existence, you see. Please excuse my question if it's not expressed. It is expressed adequately, what you ask. And follow the advice that I've offered for now. See where it takes you. If there's something more remaining to be asked once you get to the point there, then you bring it to me. Thank you for that.